I'm just so curious. I'm heavily considering nursing assistant. I'm heavily considering this. So I'm going to talk to you guys about something that's been on my heart for years. Everything was fresh in my mind years ago. So about 3 years ago, I had my first child. And honestly, you guys, that was such an experience. Like, I learned so much about my body, about healthcare, and like I'm just now getting around to figuring out how I want to talk to you guys about it, what things I want to film, what topics I want to start with. Obviously, you guys are a part of this. You can write me back and let me know exactly what you want me to talk more about, within what I'm knowledgeable about and things like that. I'm open. I care so much about this topic. I had my first child and I didn't post about it because I just couldn't film anything like in the moment. I just couldn't. Like, it just wasn't working for me to like share with you guys everything that I was learning. And also I was just experiencing stuff and having to go through it with my husband, and I had so many emotions over like becoming pregnant, during the pregnancy, after the pregnancy, during the hospital stay because I had to live at the hospital. So much happened. I learned so much from the doctors, the nurses, the hospital staff, the supporting hospital staff, everybody. I really care a lot about like my health, women's health, girls' health, my body. So much has happened within the last 3 years. My curiosity has grown from this level to this level. And I feel like it's something that is worth sharing because although I do like a lot of makeup videos and stuff on YouTube and I focus like a little bit on vlogs, I feel like makeup is great to help you, but I feel like talking to you about like mental health, women's health, what's going on with me a little bit personally, but like more about what I can share with you matters so much more than just like a regular daily vlog. Like, obviously it's a lot to be a grown woman, to have a family, to have children, working, like hobbies, friends. It's a lot to grow into that and be like where I am in life. People in my family are older than me. People in my family are younger than me. Like, I'm right in the middle, and that is a lot. And that matters. That's why I do my vlogs. But I really want to focus on like more health stuff. So obviously there's a lot to share with the pregnancy, and I've had 2 children so far. I've birthed them, and that's a whole thing. I could talk about those things that happened during those pregnancies, before, during, and after. But also I want to talk about mental health. I also want to talk about wellness in general because it really matters. Like I said, I have people in my family older than me, people in my family younger than me. I have to be at optimal health in order to take care of both ends of the spectrum. You know what I mean? I have so many questions that are just like in general about healthcare. Like, why are 2-year-olds getting cancer? Like, no, for real. Just, it needs to stop. Why? I don't know. Is it the epidural? Is it the formula? I don't know. I don't have answers. I'm just a layman person trying to think what happened before the baby was born, what happened after they were born. Why are toddlers getting cancer? Like, what do you mean? What is it? How can you just be here for 2 years and get cancer? So stuff like that really speaks to me. Why are young adults, instead of fulfilling their higher purpose, wasting time getting into careers that don't serve anyone, don't serve them, even though they feel it doesn't, and then it ends up just like leading them down like a darker path, like mentally what's going on with young adults and that happening to them. And that happens so much. And I don't just mean evolving as a person, getting into like a 3rd career, a 4th career, and like really doing it well and helping other people. I mean like actually faltering, walking down the street, tripping and falling, like, for lack of a different metaphor. But like, why is that happening? Like, what is going on mentally, emotionally, physically, that people are just not fulfilling their purpose, I believe. But I mean, obviously if you live and keep living, things are going to come full circle. You'll grow out of it and like actually do better in life. But what is going on? Like, mentally, physically, emotionally. I care about the whole being. Like, I knew I loved observing people as a young child. Like, I was sort of quiet, not extremely extroverted. I did do sports, but other than that, like, I wasn't extremely social or anything. I love to observe people and what's going on with people. I knew that, but I never thought it was like something that I cared about, like, oh, mental health or healthcare or sociology or psychology. I never considered any of those things like as a career. But now that my kids are so small and they're growing, like needing vaccines, things hit home a little bit more. I have so many freaking questions. So what I did is, because I have a lot of elderly people in my family, I decided to buy a nursing book. I bought a nursing book and I brought it out with me. I wanted to show you guys. I bought the Mosby's textbook for nursing assistants. It doesn't even say on the back what I'm sure when I read the description, I was like, yeah, that's the right one. Let me see if this is something that I would want to pursue. Like, do I want to go to school for nursing? Do I want to go to school to be a doctor? Like, I know I enjoy, and I would love higher education too. Like, I have a bachelor degree, but I mean, it was in communication studies. Let me see if I can just show you a little bit. All right, so, and this book is thick. I don't know what all is in here. The nurse assistant can, I guess, like rub your temples or something. I don't know, make you feel better. And I actually frequently do have headaches. Anyway, I don't know what answers I'm gonna find in here. Probably not the cure for toddlers getting cancer. That's crazy to me. But I want to start somewhere. Speaking of being well, I have been drinking a lot of green juice lately and working out. Like, sometimes I am up like at 3 in the morning and I want to, like, you know, just go get some fresh air. I want to eat something fresh also. Like, I do that sometimes for myself, and I know what the benefits, like, of feeling better because I did that are. And I want to encourage you guys to, you know, just take time out for yourself. That's that. I don't know what else to say. I don't know where else to go. I think I've presented that I'm interested in wellness. I'm interested in health. I want to be the best me at my optimal self. Is that the right way to say that? I think you guys know what I mean. But yeah, I just want to go in that direction and see where it takes all of us. You know, I know that you guys have questions. Like, literally, when I started going to the doctor, I had no idea that the doctor that I went to was not going to take my insurance. You would think call before you go, like, but I didn't. I was just like, she can solve my problem. I know it. She solved the problem. It went pretty good. Like, I just want to, like, clear the air on some things. I want to help clear the air on some things. That's a lot of talking for one day. I want to go try a new Starbucks drink, so let's try this drink out together. This is the Starbucks pumpkin spice frappuccino chilled coffee drink. So we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna let you know if I like it. If I don't like it, we're gonna drive right over here and we're gonna buy something else and try it, because I have a long night ahead of me. And I want to make it through the night. So I need coffee. Smells like the holidays. Like eggnoggish. I do smell the spice. You know how Starbucks has that, like, signature flavored drink? Like, the ratio of the amount of flavor to the coffee, it hits right here. You could tell this is Starbucks. I would know this was Starbucks with my eyes closed, because that ratio, my tongue can tell. My tongue can tell. It doesn't taste special. It's not special. No, there's not enough happening in here. It does taste like pumpkin spice for sure, but it's generic. But for right now, I have a long night ahead of me. I need something stronger. So we're going to go to Starbucks.